today our focus is on the state of Tamil Nadu. 39 Lok Sabha seats from Tamil Nadu are set to go to polls from the 19th of April. The general elections in Tamil Nadu will be held in a single day in the first phase. DMK Alliance is anticipated to secure a significant number of seats. In the previous 2019 elections, the DMK won 38 seats out of 39 seats. This time around, the path seems smoother as the AIDMK has parted ways with the BJP. However, there are three alliances in the state, one led by BJP, and that could produce interesting outcomes. And the BJP is keen on expanding its base in the state and is looking to take over the opposition space of AIDMK. DMK is contesting on 22 seats and spearheads an 8-party alliance comprising a number of other parties. On the other side, the AIMDMK, to contest on 34 seats, leads an alliance with 4 parties. The BJP will be contesting on 23 seats, has formed an alliance with 9 other parties, and we held a survey to understand what people feel are the biggest factors. Let's go straight into the numbers and what they say. The first question that we asked was, what is your biggest issue in the Lok Sabha elections? Development is what 25% of the people said. Inflation, 27% of the people. Corruption came up as 19%. And of course, the biggest one, which was across most of the states that we have shown in this important broadcast, is at 37%. None of the above by 12%, but unemployment has been a very unpopular or a popular category where people have complained, people have said that this is an area where the government, be it central or state, needs to work upon. Question number 2 was, on what basis will you cast your vote in the Lok Sabha elections? Is it going to be the party? Are you going to be selecting the party? Is it going to be the candidate? Well, 46% of the people in Tamil Nadu said that it's going to be the party, which is very, very different in contrast to what we have seen in other parts or other states of the country. And that is the beauty, the dynamism of India. The candidate is going to be 16%. When we conducted the same poll for Gujarat, it was very, very dissimilar to what we are hearing right now. Caste, 1% said, is going to be based on caste. The work done also took up a huge chunk with 34%. The third question in this survey was, how has the Narendra Modi government performed and how has the Prime Minister done in his role? 36% of the people felt that he's done an average job. Only 26% of the people said that he's done a good job, and 22% of the people said that he's done a good job. Not very good, but good. This is also one of the first when it comes to Prime Minister Modi's work and his image and the work he's done in his role in comparison to the other states. Question number 4, how will the Modi factor work in the Lok Sabha elections, was the fourth question we asked. Well, 19% of the people said it's going to be average. 26% of the people felt that it was going to be good. Only 21% of the people felt in Tamil Nadu that it's going to be very good, but a whopping 29% of the people, the largest percentage in this category, felt that it was not good. So obviously that does tell you the mood of this particular state. What do you think? I beg your pardon. Who do you think will form the government in 2024 was the next question. The NDA got 31% and the India Alliance got a whopping 54% in Tamil Nadu. Again, a contrast to what we have seen in some of the other states. And now we're going to go across and discuss the same with our panelists. Vinita Hariharan, BJP spokesperson, joins us on the program. SV Ramani, Congress spokesperson, also with us on the show. C. Chandrasekharan, President, Voice of Tamil Nadu, is also with us on the program. Anurag Naidu, political analyst, joins us on the show as well. S. Muralidharan, political analyst, with us on the show as well. And last but by no means the least, Professor Madhav Nalapat, editorial director of the Sunday Guardian, also joins us on the program to give his opinion on what we have just shown you. Professor Nalapat, like I said, even while I was reading out these results, that Tamil Nadu is in a league of its own. You know, I've done this show, I've seen these surveys in different states, including UP, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, and Rajasthan. The results vary the most in Tamil Nadu? It seems that despite the Prime Minister visiting southern India and Tamil Nadu on a number of occasions, multiple occasions just this year, it is really, really difficult to crack the code of what the people of Tamil Nadu want from a party.
Well, you're quite right, Vineet, in the sense that the people of Tamil Nadu are very much, very much thinking in terms of Tamil Nadu itself. There's no doubt about that. But at the same time, more than 40% of the people have a good or very good opinion of Prime Minister Modi. Now, that is quite a change. The reality is that right from the 1960s, from the time of C.N. Annadurai, when he founded the DMK, from that time, national parties have basically not had the upper hand in Tamil Nadu. It's distinguished itself by not allowing national parties to have an upper hand right from the 1960s onwards. That's a very, very long length of time. And what has happened in the case of the BJP is that the state president, Annamalai, early on declared that he would like to fight it alone almost. And in a sense, the BJP is doing that because it is really aligning with parties that are individuals, if I may say so, more than parties. Had the OPS and EPS factions come together, or OPS also been in this particular alliance, possibly the mechanics would have been a little different. But now, the one chance the BJP has got is for the DMK and the ADMK, led by EPS, to slug it out. And in case there's disillusionment with the DMK, then obviously the BJP will be the beneficiary. Otherwise, what we are likely to see is, frankly, that the DMK and the Congress together, they worked out an alliance, their votes together will enable them to get about 3/4 of the total number of Lok Sabha seats in Tamil Nadu.
Vinita Hariharan, the survey also talks about how relevant the India alliance is in Tamil Nadu. In fact, of all the surveys, like I said, in a number of different categories as well, out of those 5 questions, the one that was the most startling was perhaps Tamil Nadu is the only state where people feel there is the India alliance that's going to form the next government. What does that tell you about what kind of an insight can you in fact extract from this particular statement?
Yeah, so the India alliance is a very, I would say a tricky kind of mathematical alliance wherein they're actually fooling the public by fighting against each other in several states. And then, like Smriti Irani famously said, hugging in Delhi and begging in the states. So that's what they're doing, the India alliance partners. So therefore, if you put them together, they are a motley crew of parties who's going to fight against the robust and formidable force that NDA is putting out. But definitely, as you said, there's a sentiment in South India, especially in Tamil Nadu, where the people tend to be ring-fenced from the development around the nation. So they really don't plug into the national sentiment or to the national narrative, so to speak, of what the National Party actually wants to drive in the country. So as we can see from the UPA time itself, pre-2014, it was the UPA 2. It was the alliance partners, the coalition partners from the south of India, which actually pulled down the government. So that speaks volumes about what exactly transpires. And they like to be ring-fenced. They don't like to be transparent. It's opaque. And the kind of corruption and the kind of messy infrastructure development that you see in metropolitan cities such as Chennai, the DMK has to answer that. And therefore, I think they would be facing a flag on that account, at least in the developmental parameters, not only in Chennai, but also Nilgiris. We understand that, there is a strong anti-incumbency against Mr. Raja, who's contesting from there, because he's really not done much for his constituency there. That's the same issue that Rahul Gandhi faces in Wayanad. So many of the MPs there have really not done much for their constituencies because they really don't want to plug into the national narrative and what the centre actually offers them in terms of all the support that the centre gives, because you can only take the horse to the pond, you can't make it drink the water. That's the kind of the sentiment that's playing out in south of India, especially in Tamil Nadu, we see. But nevertheless, the 5 constituencies of Coimbatore, Kanyakumari, Nilgiris, Chennai South and Tirunelveli are going to be strongholds for the BJP. And we have very, very strong candidates like Annamalai, who's the youth icon, who's the firebrand leader that BJP has got for itself in Chennai, in Tamil Nadu. And the kind of organizational rigor that he's brought in to the BJP is amazing. It's a case study in itself, whether we lose or win the election, but that's a case study in itself. And he has become an icon of organizational leadership, and I'm sure he'll become a case study for leadership across the globe as well, because that's the kind of formidable, kind of inspiration that he gives to the youth and to organizational strength per se. So I think Annamalai will definitely make a difference in Coimbatore, and he's also backed by Vanati Srinivasan, who's the president of the Mahila Morcha nationally, and she's done an amazing job mobilizing women across the country and also in her own constituency in Coimbatore South. So that's a huge, it's a double packed kind of force that we see which will come out to play out in Coimbatore. And Kanyakumari, we have veteran Pon Radhakrishnan and L. Murugan and Nilgiris. Like I said, anti-incumbency will favor him definitely, and he's also been a minister, therefore is a strong candidate in L. Murugan. And Tamilisai, of course, governor, and Chennai South would be difficult, but definitely the battle would be strong, and we're going to put up a formidable battle there in Chennai South as well. And Nainar Nageswaran, a very, very a veteran leader himself in Tirunelveli. So therefore, I think these are the 5 candidates we're going to be banking upon, and they have the strength as individuals, as leaders, and of course banking and capitalizing on what Mr. Modi is offering to the country at large, and definitely to Tamil Nadu, as we've seen in the several roadshows, in the presence that he's made in Tamil Nadu, the cultural references that he makes in Parliament off and on, quoting various, Tiruvallur and various other Tamil literature poets, and all the symbolic references. It's not just kind of optics. It's about how he, pays reverence to the culture there. Because we remember in the past, there was this North-South divide. Actually, in the pre-2014, when the UPA was there, everybody would say, oh, she is Madrasi. So they don't even know what are the states that comprise South India. But Modi has brought in that respect to each culture, respect to each state, while also stitching up the country as one union of states, I would say.
All right, okay. Let me also get a response from Mr. S.V. Ramani, Congress spokesperson. Sir, are you there with us?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Well, very recently, the Defence Minister, Mr. Rajnath Singh, also took a pot shot at the Congress party, saying that most of the problems or the fishermen faced in Tamil Nadu have been under the rule of the Congress and the DMK, and it's time for a change. How would you respond to these attacks, and what do you really think is the permutation combination that is likely going to work, in your party's favor?
Instead of my party's favor, I will correct your statement as in our alliance favor. Number one. Mainly, some of the questions which Madam Vinita, she put in, she was contradicting herself. In the beginning, she said that the South India, especially Tamil Nadu, stays away from the national scene, and they think differently. And then now she says that the North-South divide, Mr. Modi has been able to bridge the gap. There has never been any gap. I'm sorry, Ms. Vinita. There has never been any gap between South and North. In fact, the South has contributed much more to the progress, development of India right from the day of independence. So no South and divide, North divide, and don't try to create one now, as you always try to create divide between various religions, various castes. That is the way your party works. But don't try to create a North-South divide now, like your other divides which you have created. Now, secondly, as you said, the mood in South India, the sense of the people, the ground, sense of the ground in South India is very clearly, aptly brought out in your survey, which says that, the India alliance, again, it is India alliance and not India alliance, because maybe you are very afraid of BJP, and also the anchor also telling that, you are very afraid of India alliance, it seems. So you keep saying India alliance. It's India alliance. Your own survey has very clearly brought out the fact that, people, 56% of the people want India alliance to win this election. And that's a fact also, as Professor Nalapat very beautifully put it. The electoral equations, the alleged equations are so powerful in favor of India that automatically this 54% is justified, because in fact, the 54% I feel for the first time, because I don't normally believe in these surveys, but more or less the fact that, this alliance is going to win something around 54% of the votes in this election. Number three, one very important aspect which we'll have to take it from Ms. Vinita is that despite the fact that Modi ji has come many times and today also is holding a road show in India, in Tamil Nadu, in Chennai especially, she specifically out of the 40 constituencies speaks only about 5 constituencies in Tamil Nadu where she feels that they have the strength, which effectively justifies what Professor Nalpat also said, that that is more or less, it is the equation is something between 75% and 25% or some whatever he said that. But even I don't think that that exists, because, the way the equations are there, the way the alliances have been made out, and also to the fact that, the ADMK and BJP are not in alliance. Maybe if they would have been in alliance, it could have made the election slightly tougher for the India alliance. But still, it wouldn't have made the difference as far as the victory margins are concerned. But now the fact that, the votes are divided between ADMK, and the reason you also have to understand why ADMK, Mr. Palanichami, went out of the BJP alliance with whom he had an alliance in 2021. And for the last 1.5 years, he continued with that alliance and decided at the end of the period and just before the parliament elections to go out of the alliance is simply for the fact that he also understood that BJP is not a party which is being liked by the people in Tamil Nadu. The people of Tamil Nadu construe BJP as an anti-Tamil language, anti-Tamil people, and anti-Tamil Nadu party. So that is the psyche of the Tamil Nadu people. So with that psyche, with that feeling in mind, BJP trying to make any inroads into Tamil Nadu is absolutely not at all possible. And then again, you said that the defense minister raised the issue of Katchatheevu. The Katchatheevu has been solved 50 years back. And for last 50 years, many elections have already gone through, and many elections, Congress has won many times, and showing that, the 4 pacts, it is not 1 pact, but the 4 pacts which were signed at the time of 76 was completely at the national interest. And it gave benefit to the people of Tamil Nadu by way of, rehabilitation of 6 lakh refugees who were stranded in Ceylon. And also the fact that, it also brought to Tamil Nadu the most important issue of the sea available in the Vajj Bank. So the fishing rights in the Vajj Bank, which has been got by Mrs. Indira Gandhi, has been one of the boon for the fishing industry in Tamil Nadu. This is all understood by the people of Tamil Nadu. And thirdly, the people also realize that Mr. Rajnath Singh, not only Mr. Rajnath Singh, this issue was raised by Mr. Modi earlier. He had come, forget about the last many years. In the last 4 or 5 months, he has come umpteen number of times to Tamil Nadu. He had a meeting in Salem. He had a meeting in Coimbatore. He had a meeting in Kanyakumari. In all those places, in the last 10 years and in the last 6 visits, he forgot about Katchatheevu. Suddenly on the day, he suddenly remembers that, oh yes, there is a place called Katchatheevu, which I should bring it up. And suddenly he brings it up. You think people of Tamil Nadu do not understand that it's an election gimmick which you are playing? You think that they don't know that, you are not very serious about Katchatheevu? Where were you there for 10 years? And forget about 10 years. You have been in rule after the Katchatheevu agreement for something like 19 years, 67 to 70, 77 to 80, when you were in the part of the Janta government, and then 1988 to 2004, and then 2014 to 2014. You have been there in power for 19 years.
Sir, I want Anurag Naidu.
You never spoke about Katchatheevu. Mr. Modi did not speak about Katchatheevu. And then to say that, I'm very ashamed of a person like Annamalai, who, being an IPS officer, has to go through RTI to find out that there is an issue called Katchatheevu. I'm surprised. You know, people in this country, in Tamil Nadu, they know about Katchatheevu. If he is a Tamilian and if he is an IPS officer and if he has cleared the IAS, he has to go through RTI to find out that there is a problem in Katchatheevu. I am ashamed of such people who says that, you know, they are the president of party in Tamil Nadu.
Okay, all right. Thank you for that informative analysis, sir. In fact, Mr. C. Rajshekharan is also with us on the broadcast. Mr. Rajshekharan, I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear.
Mr. Anurag Naidu also joins us. Anurag, are you there with us?
Yes, yes.
All right, Anurag, you perhaps missed the poll that we, in fact, put out at the beginning of this show, but it categorically, puts the BJP and puts the Prime Minister on the back foot on a number of places. It also indicates that with the effort and the hard work that the BJP has done in Tamil Nadu, they have made some inroads, but it is not enough. You've heard the commentary right before you. How would you categorize and analyze the presence, or rather the future, of BJP and the Prime Minister's effectiveness as a campaigner in a state like Tamil Nadu?
I think it's very bright. Let's look at the true picture. The true picture is, it's very unfair to say that BJP is on back foot. It is not. If any analysis if you can show me which says that the vote share of BJP in Tamil Nadu is going to go down, I would definitely accept that BJP is on back foot. But the point is, the BJP's vote share from yesterday to today has a tremendous amount of spike and increase in Tamil Nadu. And let's not forget, BJP's inroad in Tamil Nadu is a new phenomenon. It has never been there in the look and corner of it. It never had leaders. My dear friend C. Rajshekharan and myself have been on television for more than a decade. And you can ask him, it has never been a situation that BJP has been such a huge talk of the town. So many national media debates, so many state media discussions, Alamalai and Limelight. Why are we doing all this when we feel that there is no presence of BJP? So, it's illogical for anyone to say that BJP is in back foot. The percentage of vote share individually, BJP was very often in alliance, most of the times with AIADMK. But individual growth of BJP, they are not saying that they're going to win the majority or they're going to win all their member of parliament seats and everything. They are not saying that they might fall. Annamalai categorically says, let me fail. Why are you going to go after me? Give me enough chance. Let me fail. And there will be a time when we will raise. So he's not telling that tomorrow there will be an election and we're going to form the government. But he said it is a continuous, gradual process where we keep on multiplying our vote share. And there will be a day when Tamil Nadu will see very soon a Bharatiya Janta Party government. And I'm not from the party, but as an analyst, I can say the kind of analysis that India Alliance and people are supporting I was hearing to Mr. Zamani, and then
But Anurag, if you in fact witness the poll and the analysis that we were able to infer, it's not the BJP, it's the India Alliance that the people of Tamil Nadu feel would form the government at the centre.
Yeah, and see, that's what I'm telling. Tamil Nadu as a state has been unilaterally one-sided, been voting for, India Alliance. There is no doubt about it that they're going to get the majority of the seats from Tamil Nadu. But the contest is not for Tamil Nadu, is not the whole of India. Let's understand, Tamil Nadu is one of the states which is sending a substantial number of member of parliaments to parliament, with all due respect. But they are not the whole India. Like somebody said, that India Alliance as a whole is going to have more than 50% of vote share. I still contradict that. I still feel BJP is going to get more than 50% of vote share. But if somebody is telling on national media as an analyst that percentage of votes reflect into the conversion of the seats, then I think you have no experience in doing the right analysis. The conversion of the seats purely depends on the concentration of vote and the winnability in that particular pocket. So the percentage of vote does not really define how many seats you are going to win. And unfortunately, in India, you cannot form the government with percentage of votes. You have to form the government with the number of seats that you win. And the number of seats that India Alliance is going to win across India is going to be, far less than what we are expecting. It is going to be 400 plus pure for BJP or NDA. Whatever it is, BJP on its own is above the halfway mark, and that defines it all. And if you are saying that, okay, there is a state which unilaterally or very, one-sided, they vote for the DMK or I would say, let me put it this way, a non-BJP party. And if you ask the people of the state, on one state, what do you feel is the parties that are going to be forming a government in the center? They would perhaps say it is an India alliance, but that sample size does not define the mood of, the way, the sway of this candidate. There are BJP in Tamil Nadu is also not going after all the seats. Let me make it very clear. They are after 4 to 5 seats, which are concentrated pockets where they will score their seats. So give them a chance. If the people of Tamil Nadu do not want BJP, they will take the decision. The elections are just a month and a half away. And I think we should wait. We should all wait. And before doing all this these equations and analysis and everything, let the people of India, the people of Tamil Nadu decide if they really want BJP. And mark my word, the India Alliance supporters who are giving me the analysis of the percentage of vote bank, we should ask the same gentlemen after the elections are out, how much of the percentage of vote BJP has increased or improved in the state of Tamil Nadu. Are you ready to have a challenge with me? And I'm ready to do a challenge with you on the national media.
Okay, we'll figure that out on the 4th of June. Let me also open to Mr. S. Muralidharan, political analyst. Mr. Muralidharan?
Yes.
Yeah, well, it's funny, how different states respond differently to the kind of image that the Bharatiya Janta Party has been trying to portray. But of course, there are three forces coming together, and one of them is obviously the BJP, which has found itself on the back foot. But like Anurag said, when it comes to improvement, when it comes to gains, when it comes to increase in vote share, the Bharatiya Janata Party has done it in the past. It's done it in states where it was considered at odds with the incumbent government. Do you think that there will be a credible improvement because of the Prime Minister and the Home Minister's vision and their visits to the state of Tamil Nadu? Or do you think that the difference in Tamil Nadu is going to continue for the BJP?
Okay. The visits of Mr. Rajnath Singh and Mr. Yogi also being predicted, then Mr. Modi ji, it's not going to make any difference for a simple reason. They speak in Hindi and there's a translator. So Hindi is no for the people here. That's where we start with. And probably Mr. Amit Shah understood from the intelligence report, there's not going to be any gain in Tamil Nadu. So in fact, he has cancelled some of the deals. Now, let me answer this. I think to Mr. Anurag and others, the vote share percentage of Tamil Nadu. DMK acquires something like 30% normally. There's a 10% from Congress, which makes it 40. Then they have the CPIM and the other alliances, who contribute something like 40 to 43%. The second in the rank is ADMK, who has a solid sole vote share of something like 30%. So 72, 73 gone there. Balance is NTK, Nam Tamil Katchi, has something called 10, who speak about Tamil nationalism. Then comes your NDA, which again, now we are not sure because they had something like 3% earlier. Probably they have grown a few more percentage. They must be at something like 7 to 10. Nothing beyond that. If at all Mr. Annamudai would have kept his mouth shut and respected the ADMK alliance, they would have made a significant impact. But that is gone now because of his mouth. Motor mouth, people say, and that's how what has happened. Second is, can you name me 39 candidates plus one in Pondicherry? 40 candidates from BJP for 40 constituencies, they don't have. They had to recall Ms. Tamilisi Soundaraj. She has to come back, taking retirement from her governorship and come and contest here. Then you have Mr. L. Murugan. Then you have Annamalai, Naina Nagendran and Pon Radhakrishnan. These are the 5 stalwarts they're projecting, and none of them have really faced MP elections before, because an MP election consists of 6 MLA constituencies, and BJP till date has won 4 assembly constituencies, that also with the help of ADMK. Other than that, there's only one lady called Uma Anandan who has won a council election because that pocket consists of all Tamil Brahmins. The Tamil Brahmin population is 3%. So Annamalai's heroism today, it's nothing but Tamil Brahminical idea, which is helped by the North Indian NDA media. Okay, it's the hype. You come to the field, we'll show you. There are how many booth workers toiling it out from BJP? Hardly any. whereas your DMK and EDK have close to some 3 lakh people working in the booths. That's ground reality. Don't go by what you see in Twitter, what you see in social media. Okay, 90% of the population still does not have access to all these. There are 50% more than that who are downtrodden poor people, who are farmers, who don't even have the time to go and watch videos, etc. They are the ones who are going to come out and vote. So, end of the day, it's the fight is between DMK and ADMK. BJP can sit by the side and watch the fun.
One good point.
Okay, all right, that's pretty pointed. The BJP can sit on the sides and watch the fun, but that's not exactly what they've been doing, Mr. Rajshekharan. I hope you can hear me, sir. There was a problem with the audio. I hope we've been able to take care of that.
No, I can hear you. I can hear very well. I can hear you.
Yeah, all right, sir.
Hope you can hear me.
How do you respond to what you have done? Is BJP going to be sitting on the sidelines, or do you think what we've been basically mentioning about the inroads that they've been trying to create has actually worked? And the party that is in power right now does not give them any kind of a benefit of the doubt. This could also work in favor of the BJP like it has in the past.
See, I'll tell you honestly to say about what Tamil Nadu speaks or Tamil Nadu thinks. Tamil Nadu has always supported, or the people of Tamil Nadu have always stood by leaders who are humble, who are pro-people, who are pro-social justice, pro-downtrodden, and pro-welfare. Of course, we are a welfare state, and everything pointed towards the people's well-being. Likewise, if you take K. Kamaraj, it's Mr. Annadurai, MGR, Kalaignar Karunanidhi, even Jayalalitha, though everybody were saying she was arrogant, she was not arrogant, she was strict. She was very strong in her conviction, taking action against anybody, wrongdoers. Likewise, anybody who are humble and pro-people towards the interest of the state, people have always supported them and voted them. In that point, I would say BJP's present president, I have nothing personal against him, but what Mr. Muralidharan said, I totally second it, because the arrogance and the verbal diarrhea this person was going around in the last 3 years has antagonized even the last voter of Tamil Nadu in Kanyakumari. They may say BJP, yes, BJP has won 40 seats in Tamil Nadu in social media. I would definitely agree on that point. In X platform, Facebook, and wherever social media is active, BJP has definitely won, because the 3% which Muralidharan says are only available and active in the social media platforms. They are the people who are creating a hype that Annamalai is a Hulk, Annamalai is a Superman, Annamalai is a Batman. Whatever man you can, with all kinds of synonyms, they say he can do anything. He cannot even pluck a hair of anybody in Tamil Nadu, because the arrogance and the language used towards the people, towards the media, has not been forgotten by anybody. I would say Tamilisai Soundararajan was and is a popular leader than anybody, and Pon Radhakrishnan was a humble and popular leader, and they have been sidelined for reasons best known to their party. It is their internal party matter. But here, because ADMK and DMK have separated, they are not in alliance, it is a cakewalk victory for DMK alliance. Because the vote share and the arithmetics, the alliance, DMK, Congress, Communist, VCK, and the Muslim League, which comprise of a strong alliance. So they will definitely win these elections. People vote for party which is at the ground, prevalent and active at the ground in the booth level. People don't vote for party which is always active on social media. That is the record every state proves, and Tamil Nadu is definitely going to vote 70 to 78%, which everybody knows the vote share. BJP it was a nota, it was a party below nota, it may be above nota. I would see it that way. Beyond that, I don't see any growth. With due respect to the Prime Minister, he may like Tamil Nadu during elections. He may love Tamil during elections. But what did they do in the last 10 years is the question raised by everybody throughout the state. The 8 crore people want to know what the BJP government in the last 10 years of their rule at the center had done to the state of Tamil Nadu. See, floods were there. We have, going by the statistics, I'm saying, I'm not pro-DMK, I'm not pro-ADMK. Going by the statistics available in the public domain, what BJP has given to the state, what is the understanding of states, union of states ruling the nation? We all voted for a party which the government is formed. Of course, we might not even voted for BJP, but he is our Prime Minister. He is Prime Minister for Tamil Nadu. He is not Prime Minister for Gujarat and UP alone. So they should have been magnanimous. See, this stepmotherly treatment to Tamil Nadu is going to cost BJP in a very big way, not only in these elections, in the future elections also. Because the people are competent and intelligent enough to understand what these politicians do and what they say and do.
Okay, let's get a response to what all you have said from Vinita Hariharan ji. And then we also go to Professor Nalapathy. He's been waiting. Vinita ji, how do you respond to what has just been said? This is obviously a dismal picture being shown for the prospects that you yourself said are not so bad in Tamil Nadu.
Yeah, so first of all, we've had a lot of doomsday predictions and a lot of, criticism thrown on personalities, which BJP does not believe in actually criticizing or attacking personalities. But Annamalai definitely, remains one of the tall leaders that India has seen in any political party, whether you like it or not. And I don't think we need statistics, files and laughs here. But Annamalai ji, because he may put his point across strongly. So that does not mean that, he is not popular. Because a strong leader would definitely have to take tough decisions, and he will definitely have to put down his critics. So if he comes across as a strong and acerbic leader, that does not mean that he is not popular, or he's not, maybe he doesn't believe in appeasement or mohabbat ki dukaan, like Rahul Gandhi goes around in his Bharat Jodo Yatra calling, mohabbat ki dukaan and all of that kind of optics. He doesn't believe in that. He calls a spade, and he is for clean, green governance for sure. Now, about Mr. Ramani. Ramani spoke about the India Alliance. Maybe we'll have to teach him a lesson or two in acronyms, because India Alliance, as we understand, is Indian National Development Inclusive Alliance. So we would like to call it India Alliance. And definitely, you cannot take the name of the country for a motley crew of 10 parties or 10 or what, how many other parties that you've brought together under the umbrella of the alliance. And you cannot take the name of the country for your alliance. Sorry. So we call it India Alliance, and we'll continue to call it India Alliance. Now, so about the sentiment that he's talking about, that we are anti-South, we haven't done anything for Tamil Nadu. Please, whoever's spoken here, please go back and look at what all Modi ji has done, what all the NDA government has done for Tamil Nadu, the kind of programs and the kind of outreach measures. I don't want to repeat them because they're household names, like the kind of social welfare programs, infrastructure programs that we have done for Tamil Nadu and across the country. We do not distinguish one state with the other, whether it be BJP or non-BJP ruled states. We've devolved about 11 lakh crores over the last 10 years. What has your government done with that 11 lakh crores? We've devolved 11 lakh crores in forms of grants, taxes, and centrally sponsored programs and central sector schemes. Okay, so the contribution of if the country has become the third largest economy, or in terms of purchasing power parity, the fifth largest economy, why? It's because the contribution of various states, the kind of work that we do for the different states. India is a union of 28 states and 8 union territories. One Tamil Nadu does not make the nation, but definitely many Tamil Nadus make the nation. Therefore, all states are equally important for the central government, and that's what we've been doing for Tamil Nadu. And we've never neglected Tamil Nadu at the cost of any other state. In fact, we have done a lot of infrastructure programs, a lot of focus of the Modi government and of Nirmala Sitharaman ji in her budget announcements, you see, has been for Tamil Nadu as well. So much so for what we've done for Tamil Nadu and what we've not done for Tamil Nadu. But what has the DMK government done for Tamil Nadu in the last 5 years? How have you managed the finances in the last 5 years? What have you done for cities like Chennai. What did you do during the floods? How is Chennai becoming so vulnerable to floods year after year? What is the kind of infrastructure mechanisms? What is the kind of development that you're doing for Tamil Nadu? Please answer that question first. Now, regarding the 5, constituency, yes, we want to be realistic. We want to be focused. So we would not say that we are going to be sweeping Tamil Nadu, but we are focusing on the 5 constituency and we're putting up a tough fight. And definitely we're not sitting in the gallery watching the fun, which is what the government in Tamil Nadu has been doing with all the funds and with all the support that the centre has given. What have they done with the funds? That's what we need to ask them. And have they been sitting in the galleries and watching the fun is what we need to ask the counter question to them.
Okay, Professor Nalapat, it was said just a few minutes ago that Tamil Nadu is, of course, a state where personality-driven competition is valued the most. How would you, put Prime Minister Modi's personality in this context, in wooing the Tamilians?
Look, there's no question that Tamil Nadu or anywhere else in the country, he has a very large all-India presence. There's far and away, if I may say so, the most popular politician in the country. There's no question about it. And that includes Tamil Nadu. I'd like to say that I think the BJP has been given a big gift by the DMK through Udayanidhi Stalin. Udayanidhi's remarks, calling, people who believe in Sanatana Dharma mosquitoes and various other remarks of his that he have made. Now, we're talking about Annamalai, but Udayanidhi, I think, beats Annamalai hollow, where it comes to questions of talking in a very assertive way is concerned. And his comments on Sanatana Dharma, etc. These are comments that have not been, if I may say so, the ruling DMK has not distanced itself from him. He is still a minister and absolutely no distance at all. So I think this is going to cost the Congress party a lot, because the Congress party is completely in alliance with the DMK, and Udayanidhi Stalin, as a member of that alliance, has been making remarks which are not going to help the Congress party, in most other parts of the country, practically all parts of the country, including Tamil Nadu. Having said that, I'd like to say, right from the time the AIDMK separated, I would like to say that in my view, that separation has done immense harm to any question of defeating the Congress and the DMK. Now, Mr. Annamalai may have his reasons, but the fact of the matter is there is something called coalition dharma. And you've seen the BJP under the Prime Minister, under Mr. Amit Shah, under Rajnath Singh, basically ensuring that there is a coalition dharma in which you keep people, with you. Now look at Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh was lost to the BJP, and then it worked out an alliance with Chandrababu Naidu. And today, I think that alliance is by far the strongest alliance in Andhra Pradesh. It's not a small state. And the TDP will also help the BJP in Telangana. Now, that was where a strategic alliance was made. If I were, from day one of this separation, I've been saying that the BJP and the AIDMK ought to have come together. I'm somewhat surprised that they have not come together, for a simple reason that a lot of contests are decided on the basis of a narrow vote margin, and the AIDMK joining hands with the BJP would have really boosted the margin very significantly. So I'd like to make that point very clear. I still repeat what I said. Most likely about 3/4 of the seats will be won by the Indi alliance, and I agree. It is the INDI alliance. It cannot be called India. No political party or group can be equated with the country. So it is the India alliance. They have been given a tremendous advantage by the fact that the AIDMK is not part of the coalition. I think there is no question about that. But at the same time, they have been given a gift in several other states. Look at the states to the west, states to the north. It's a gift that Udayanidhi Stalin has given them. A real nidhi, if I may say so, a real treasure by the remarks that he has made. And if these remarks are played out across different parts of the country and saying that this is the kind of alliance partner the Congress has got, well, I think that is going to harm the Congress very badly, because the Congress is looking to become once again an all-India party, and with a partner like Udayanidhi Stalin, who frankly appears to be talking in a manner which frankly is unacceptable to possibly 95% of the voters of India, if not more. I think that they are going to have a problem. So on the one hand, they have an advantage in the alliance with the DMK, given the fact that ADMK and BJP, for whatever reason, quarrel with each other. But secondly, Udayanidhi's talent factor is going to be a major influence, not in Tamil Nadu as much, definitely not in Tamil Nadu to that extent, but outside Tamil Nadu, it's going to be a major factor that is going to harm the Congress and help the BJP.
Absolutely right, sir. Mr. S.V. Ramani, how do you respond to what Professor Nalapat has said, that this unpopularity which has resulted by way of what Udayanidhi said is going to harm the Congress party as well?
I have a lot of respect for Professor Nalapat. I have been in many of these debates in the past also. But just because he or Ms. Vinita or the Prime Minister saying that, it's not an India alliance. Whether you like it or not, it is an India alliance. It's not an India alliance. You try to say whatever it is. And of course, one or two things before, I would like to, I'm very happy about Vinita saying that, Annamalai is going to be a national, not only national, but an international leader. Is emerging as an international leader.
So what about the comments made by Udayanidhi? Professor Nalapat alluded to that as well.
I'm coming to that. But I'm very happy that, she feels that Annamalai is going to be a bigger leader than Mr. Modi also at the international level. That's wonderful. I also, in case he becomes, I am happy that a Tamilian becomes. But then as Mr. Rajshekharan said, and which is adding to what Professor Nalapat said, that he said that the circumstances which led to the separation of ADMK and BJP. It's nothing but the arrogance of Annamalai and the various statements which he made, including the statements against the leaders of ADMK, the founders of ADMK. So that went against him. That only proves the point about this arrogance. A leader who is arrogant cannot be a leader, who cannot become a national leader, forget about an international icon. Now, as far as Udayanidhi is concerned, Udayanidhi is not DMK, he is not the leader of the DMK. The leader is Mr. Stalin, and Mr. Stalin, what he says goes good. In BJP also, there are many people, even as late as just about a week back, somebody said that, he is going to change the entire constitution and, the constitution will not be in place, etc. Do we take it as, that is the statement of the person from BJP, or is the statement of the Prime Minister of the party? So you go by the statement made by the party. You move by the statement made by the leaders of the party. So what Udayanidhi made, it has been condemned by the Congress already, and we have already said that we don't accept it. And as far as coming to the national level, what Udayanidhi said, I am very sorry to say that, at the national level, the people are looking at not what Udayanidhi said, but what Modi said, Mr. Modi ji said in the last 10 years. And in 2014, the various promises which he made saying that he's going to create 2 crore jobs per year, the fact he said that he's going to sell petrol at 35 liters, the fact that he's going to bring in entire black money and provide 15 lakhs into everybody's account. This is what people are going to look into. People are going to look into the way the judiciary, the election commission, the institutions in this country has been shut to pieces. The people are looking to.
Okay, all right.
Promises.
Let me, sir.
One minute.
So we have a paucity of time. I beg your pardon, sir. Let me also quickly take a response from Anurag Naidu as well on this. Anurag?
Yeah, I think there are quick 2 points that I would like to make. I'm very pleased to see a lot of analysts are concerned about BJP's growth. They feel that they would have got more seats in alliance with the ADMK. Thanks to that, but let's acknowledge that BJP has done this solo drive to. It's a bold move. They want to grow on their own. So what's wrong with that? It is their call. And about Tamil Nadu, sir, what BJP has done for Tamil Nadu, right? The Janta Yojana, Skill Mission Yojana, Make in India, Swachh Bharat, Sansad. Ujjwala Yojana, NHI, Gro Jyoti. These are not for India. This is equally for Tamil Nadu as it is for any other state.
Sir, we don't understand all that, sir. That's all in Hindi.
Sir, you may not understand. That is your problem, sir. But if the people who are getting benefited from the scheme are eventually getting benefited.
Exactly why it does not reach the people.
Sir, you may be rich and you are not benefiting out of the schemes, but the poor people who need it are getting benefited, and they acknowledge by Mr. Modi. So if Mr. Annamala has taken, and also this, Mr. Muridharan made one point, right? What he said is that, with this 5-8% seats, what they will do, they have not had people who have had this experience of winning the election. So you know what? Correct your language, correct your knowledge, sir. 2014, 16th Lok Sabha had sent 314 first-time MPs to the Lok Sabha. That is a whooping 58%. So it doesn't take time for first-time MPs to emerge from nowhere. So,
no, not from Tamil Nadu, sir, not from BJP.
Sir, India is one for us. We don't see Tamil Nadu as a different state. Maybe you see Tamil Nadu as a different state. That's your problem. But we as the citizens of India, we don't see Tamil Nadu as a candidates. For us, Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat, Akhand Bharat.
We are talking about
All right. Okay. Unfortunately, we've run out of time, but this is definitely an ongoing debate.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.